It's May 10th. You started? It's May 10th, 2017. And I have just used Network for Good to work with Anastasia and Carol Egan and we've created a donation fundraising page in about 2 hours, from 9:30 to 10:30, which 11:30, which is what it now is. It's look over there. It's only in less than 2 hours. And I'm really pleased with the.
Charlie?
Tell me again what you thought.
I think it's brilliant.
I
think that you're finally getting it. There's places that you pressed it. I laugh at you when I read, but I wanted you to hear my excitement. I have one suggestion for a visual.
Okay.
I think the top header, you have a shadow that you need to remove on it.
Okay.
Build a visual representation in turquoise lettering, but the shading is putting a fade on the gray that it's not as clear. Can you look to see, have them remove, if you didn't remove the shadowing?
I'll call my web developer team in India and get them to fix that.
Yes, because it's just putting a shadow on the gray background that's taking away the impact.
Exactly. So I'm going to use another color.
No, I like the color.
Or use a different background.
No. I like it all. It's just on the gray background, a shadow on the so the turquoise lettering has a shadow on it, Charlie.
Yeah.
All you need to do is remove the shadow.
I will fiddle with it. I see exactly what you mean. I'll either move the shadow, or I'll change the color, or I'll make it pop.
Charlie, the color is perfect because it brands with your whole brain foundation and your donate button.
Okay.
I think the color is perfect. It's just to remove the shadowing.
All right.
Other than that, I have to tell you, it makes me laugh when I reread, because I wrote a lot of this with you, and you rewrote some of it, and then you pulled back some of it. You tried to hear me saying, keep it where I can hear it. But the funny part for me is, Charlie, where you added some of my language back in, but you could not resist some of your language.
Yeah.
But in the end, there is a whole next level of clarity here, Charlie.
Isn't that great?
I really do feel a level of clarity here that is awesome.
Well, I think that it has taken all this time to come together here on May 10th, and the years and years of building up on different frameworks and conceptual frameworks of a brain, mind, and body, and structural frameworks of a black box with input, output, and behavioral analysis of stimulus, response, and reinforcement, and then structural, functional frameworks with my white box, and then moving that into a Rubik's Cube that was that a text message from you?
Yeah, I had already had it typed in, and I thought I sent it, and I didn't send it, but I wanted you to have it.
Okay. So
what's going to make sense is, people that have been
It all looks good, eh?
It all, so I'm going to give you, if I had some freedom of liberty in designing this, I would, if it were possible, I would put this box to like, let's say the right side, and on the left side have a fuller image of that literal visual of that Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Because everybody else, I'm sure with me, we just weren't getting, what is this Rubik's Cube thing he's talking about?
Well,
You
now,
know what I mean?
now you can see it.
But now, Charlie, this is so much fun to watch and to watch it comes more to life. So seeing that image is very helpful. So again, if I know what it's like to build pages, and sometimes it's not possible to do what I said, and sometimes it is. Do you know if they're using lead pages?
This is all part of a comprehensive integrated package from Network for Good, where they've got they've got 120.
Then they may very well have the capability to do what I said.
Well, there are two things here. One is I had been using Salesforce.com, which is I use in my company, and I love it.
Yeah.
And there's an article, an advertisement actually, in the New York Times, no, in the Boston Globe this morning, that shows, and I'm going to shows an ad. The headline is "How Farmers Insurance Finds the Right Path Forward," and it's a picture of a waterfall and with a bridge on top of a brown mountain with tree limbs coming up on the side and fir trees at the top and little bears down at the top waving, and it's symmetrical. It shows the two sides, and it shows a two-dimensional visualization. And here's what it says: you can't always plan for the unexpected, but you have to try. So how does your organization with 89 years of experience plan for success in the digital age? Farmers Insurance is creating a truly differentiated experience for customers with the help of Salesforce, the customer success platform, powered by Einstein Artificial Intelligence. Connects agents, customers, and information in a whole new way. What if you had a map that could help you get where you're going? Visit Salesforce.com, BlazeYourTrail. Now, you can see the parallel structure of the 3D mind that we're building and how our pattern recognition framework for farmers, isn't that nice, the connection there? The framework in 3 dimensions will be able to give them a mental picture and tool for pattern recognition, and we'll be able to integrate it with Salesforce.com. They're one of the customers I have on my opportunity list.
Charlie, come on. This is now all you need. Just Charlie, is there any other language that you can grab from them to integrate into this letter of yours?
Well, I'm looking at the New York Times and the Boston Globe and the Washington Post this morning, and we're in the midst of Pattern Recognition Awareness Week. The pattern recognition is to see what had happened yesterday with Donald Trump firing the director of the FBI. And people are saying, I think I see a pattern.
Charlie, this is super important. And I want you to know, I'm in the middle of a big project right now. Charlie, is it possible for you, now this is not live yet, right?
This is not live yet, except it's live in the sense that I sent it to you, and it is live, but I haven't blasted it out. I got to revise it.
Because if you send me your revision, quick, when you make your revision, I have to leave here by 3:15.
You mean the Salesforce.com thing?
Or Salesforce.com, anything that, did you say that the New York Times was talking about this also?
The thing was actually in the Boston Globe.
See, Charlie, if we can start putting a spin on, if we can put in your page, oh, hang on, let me go there, hang on.
How many minutes are we at?
10.
We're good.
Where you have, on March
Stop.
21st, if we put on May 10th, Boston Globe reporting, pattern recognition, blah, 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 blah. Ironically, March 21st, we started, like, really just capitalizing on. That's where your donors are going to start. They're going to start noticing. This freaking old guy is on to something.
Well, I think that I can take all of the work that I've done over my lifetime, literally, where I've got good documentation and then reframe it.
Charlie, I know. I told you already. I know you're on to something. What I'm trying to say to you right now, when you finish whatever revisions you're making, I want to just try to capitalize on some of this Salesforce language or in Boston Globe and Salesforce language in this page of yours.
Okay.
Because your donors will be tweaked by it.
Well, Carol, the other day you told me, Charlie, I get it. When you told me about using that the operating system of Windows in two-dimensional and the touch screens with Android and iPhones, and that you're moving to a new operating, while technology is moving to a new operating system that's augmented reality, virtual reality, all in 3D, we are moving to a pattern recognition user interface for the mind that will match where the technology is going.
Okay, so Charlie, you do what you think is best. If you need anything from me, my day is tight, but right at this point right now, I'm super impressed that I heard something in it. We were able to create something. I was able to add to your language.
Well, I just see that I got a call coming in from my college roommate, Jay Cushman. And I didn't take the call because I wanted to finish this. But he's gonna hear about what we had to say today, and I'm going to. He's been my supporter over my entire life since college, and let's try it out on him.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Bye bye.
Good luck. Let me know.
Okay.